Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dean Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be jumping in to part 2 of the Madden NFL Playoffs 2020 simulation, and this is going to be the AFC side of things. Last time we did the NFC, kind of letting Madden predict what was going to happen in the side of the playoffs. We had for the Washington versus Tampa Bay game. If you guys have not seen the video, I'll leave a link in the top of the description so you guys can go check out the video. But quickly to summarize what happened, Washington defeated Tampa Bay 23-20 with an epic fourth quarter comeback. New Orleans defeated Chicago 34-27. Mainly, the game was a little bit of a shootout for most of the game, and in the fourth quarter, New Orleans pulled away, and Chicago just kind of got a late touchdown just to make it look closer than it really was. And then Seattle defeated the Rams 25-17. Kind of a weird style of game, in my opinion, when I was watching the game itself. So that was the NFC side of things. So over there, the way the matchups are looking is Green Bay would be facing off against Washington. So Washington would be heading up to Lambeau Field. And then New Orleans would be taking on Seattle. And Seattle will be going down to the Mercedes-Benz Dome to play the New Orleans Saints, and that would be a pretty good game. And Washington versus Green Bay, that would be a pretty good game. I'm pretty sure Green Bay would just outscore Washington too much. Firepower there. But this is the AFC side of things that we're going to be getting into. So as always, if you guys are going to enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like if you guys are brand new to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And without further ado, let's get straight into things. So to start off here, we have the first game. Well, not first game of the day for what's actually going to be going on. This is actually the final game of the entire playoff weekend, but this is the first game that we're going to be starting off with. We have the Browns versus the Steelers. Now, this is a pretty interesting game, mainly because the Browns are going to be without their head coach. Now, do I think that's going to affect things? I do think it's going to affect drastically, but then again, it all just depends on if they can lean on their run game. Now, the Steelers, they started off the season very, very good, but here lately, they've been kind of struggling. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to jump into this, and we're going to just see what happens. Now, my prediction, I think that the Browns can pull off the win, but I don't know if it's possible. I think that the Steelers defense is going to really give the Browns trouble, and if they do achieve to make Baker struggle, it's going to be one of those games where he's going to have to just kind of force the run game. And if the Steelers are able to shut the run game down, Baker's going to be in trouble. Now, for the Browns defense, I'm not too sure if they can stop the Steelers offense. The Steelers have too many playmakers on offense, and I don't think the Browns secondary is anywhere near even better than the worst secondary defense in the entire league. But other than that, let's go ahead and let's get straight into this. So let's go ahead and skip. And let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to Super Sim, and we're going to go ahead and sim this along. So, change of possession. We're going to go ahead, or next quarter. Browns off to an early lead. Steelers tie it up. And we're 7-7 at the beginning of the second quarter. If I was either team, I'd be happy with that. Well, Browns fans would probably be happy with it. Steelers fans are probably saying, we're in a good spot, but we got to get the momentum going. The Browns fans, they're going to be happy with that right now because they know, okay, score for score, we're sitting pretty. And they have the ball back to start the second quarter. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get on to the halftime. Browns score, Steelers score. Oh, and I think the Browns tried to go for a field goal there, and did they miss? I think they missed. Let me see what happened here. Yep, Browns scored. Steelers scored. And let me see what happened here. First and goal, Baker threw the pass away, sacked for a 9-yard loss. And then third and goal, pass to Donovan Peoples-Jones. Oh, but it was inbounds, and they couldn't get the ball clocked. So, no field goal. It is what it is. But 14-14, I'd be happy with either team. They're both doing pretty good at this spot. So let's go ahead and jump on to the end of the third quarter. 24-21. As always, the Browns don't make it an easy game. They always got to struggle a little bit, and they always got to make the game look a little bit suspenseful. So 24-21, the Steelers, they're never nervous in this kind of position. The Browns, I think the nerves are going to get to them, and they're going to say, guys, we're right here. Let's keep the momentum. But I don't know. So let's go ahead and let's see who wins this game. Wow. Wow.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.
And the Browns win.
Second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said.
So the Browns win the game. So I don't know if I saw that coming, but I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's just be honest. I don't think that's going to happen. So 38-21 for the Browns. I don't think that's going to happen. Let me know if you think it's going to happen. But I think the Browns have a good chance of making something happen in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to do 38 points. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game if they do win. Because I don't know if Baker can go score for score. And I don't even know if Big Ben can go score for score if Baker were to start scoring a lot of points. So that's that game. Let's go ahead and get on to our next game, which is the Colts versus the Bills. Now, I see a lot of people just saying, yeah, automatic win for the Bills. Bills are too much. They're automatic. They're never going to lose. But the Colts defense, guys, they're a good team. I wouldn't sleep on that Bills defense, or the Colts defense, my bad, just yet. Because they have some playmakers out there. Darius Leonard, Rock Ya-Sin, those guys can ball out. So I wouldn't sleep on them just yet. But I would take into consideration that, yes, the Bills offense can make anybody panic because their offense is just legit lethal. But then again, don't sleep on the Colts defense. So other than that, let's go ahead and get on to where this game starts, and I will be right back. Alright, and now that we are back into the game, we got the Colts versus the Bills. Jump forward, next quarter. Seven to 3. Bills offense a little bit slow so far, but maybe they're just kind of trying out the defense. Maybe the defense is kind of swallowing them up and not letting them go anywhere. But Bills offense will figure something out maybe here by the second quarter. And I forgot to mention it in the beginning of this. I realize Phillip Rivers is old, but it's Phillip Rivers, guys. The guy can still throw a good deep ball every once in a while. So let's go ahead and get on to halftime, and let's see where we're sitting at that point. $13-13. So far, an average game so far, I think I would probably expect there to be a lot more scoring when the actual game is happening. But so far, I'm liking the results. So let's go ahead and get on to the end of the third quarter. No score. Still 13-13. Now, like I said, I don't expect this to happen. I expect there to be more scoring. So let's get on to the fourth quarter, and let's see who takes the dub. Now, if the Colts win, they face the Chiefs. If the Bills win, they would then get the second lowest seed, which at this point would, I believe, be the Browns. Well, no, the Browns would take on the Chiefs now if the Bills win. If the Bills win this game, they would take on the winner of the Ravens and the Titans. So right now, they both kind of know who they're playing if they win. So let's get it on. Can the Colts pull it off? And we're going to overtime. I didn't think they'd get it done. How much time they have left there when they were going for that field goal? I want to see this. Let me get down here. What happened here? So the Bills got the ball. They scored the field goal. Let's see what happened. 20 set. Oh, they got the whole way down to the 10-yard line. They had to call it. They were trying to just win it, but couldn't get it done. I almost want to just sit here and just watch the game But I want to just jump the next play. I just want to do this so I can see what exactly happens. Okay, so Indianapolis has the ball. They punted it. And here comes, oh, the offense is moving. They punted it. Fumble. He missed a field goal. And then he punted it for a touchback. He punted it again. Another punt. Hey, yo, can somebody win? Yeah, the game's we gotta have a winner. And there it is.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing.
We got more than just the 4 quarters and overtime. We got double overtime.
But how much fun was that?
So that was pretty interesting. So we have the Indianapolis Colts defeating the Buffalo Bills 26-23 in double overtime. Wow. So let's go ahead and let's just point out that's probably not going to happen. Don't get your hopes up, Colts fans. It's not going to be going double overtime. It's going to be a quick game where if it's either going to be the Bills are going to blow you out or the Colts are going to just give them a run for the money, and it's going to be a closer game than people are thinking it is. So now we know for these playoffs in my Madden simulation, it would be Washington faces Green Bay and Seattle faces New Orleans. And then we have Browns going, or the Colts going to face the Chiefs. And the Browns now awaiting to see who will win between the Ravens and the Titans. And the Browns would go and face one of them. So let's see what we got. So we got the Titans at home and then the Ravens on the road. Everybody is saying that the Ravens are going to win this game and the Titans have no chance, even though the Titans are the home team. So I think that's going to add some fuel to the fire for the Titans. So let's go ahead, get this game loaded, and let's see who can pull off the dub. Will it be Lamar's legs, or will it be King Henry pounding that rock and just absolutely demolishing that offense or that defensive line of the Ravens? Even though everybody says the Ravens really got their run game going and their offense is unstoppable, I think the defense of the Titans can make some stops. It just all depends on what happens this weekend. So without further ado, let's go ahead, and once the game is actually loaded up and starting, I'll be catching you guys at that point. Alright, and now that we are loaded into the game, as always, let's get to the end of the first quarter and let's see who wins this game. So we got 3-0, 3-3, 10-3. Okay, so we got a little chippy battle going. Alright, let's get to halftime. 6-10, 6-13. So we traded field goals in the first half, or at the end of the second quarter. So not the kind of game I was looking forward to, but I mean, I guess we'll take it. Let's go ahead and get on to the end of the third quarter. We have 6-20. I'm liking it so far. Let's look at the stats real quick. Both of them 149 yards. Wow. So we got both of them at 149 yards. We got Tannehill kind of throwing the ball a little bit better. Not perfect, but doing better. Lamar's got a pick. I want to see some rushing. Let me see. So we got Derrick Henry not really pounding that ball so much. Lamar's got about 30 yards. Dobbins is running that ball good. Stats aren't looking too hot for either team. even though the Titans are leading. Not the best game from either team. So let's get on and see who wins this. 13-20, 20-20. Wow.
Comeback that we just witnessed going into the fourth quarter. I don't know that we had written them off, but it looked bleak. They were able to get it done.
Wow. So the Titans basically said, okay, game's over. We're done. But Baltimore said, we ain't done. Get your butt over here. We're not finished with you. And they just kicked their butts. So we got the Titans losing to the Ravens 27-20. So in my playoffs, quick rundown. Once again, just to refresh your memory. Washington defeated Tampa 23-20. New Orleans defeated Chicago 34-27. Seattle defeated the Rams 25-17. Cleveland defeated Pittsburgh 38-21. Indianapolis defeated Buffalo 26-23 in a double overtime. And then Baltimore defeated Tennessee 27-20. And with all that, Washington would face Green Bay. New Orleans would face Seattle. With, of course, New Orleans and Green Bay being the home teams. And then over in the AFC, we would have the Chiefs hosting the Colts. And then we would have the Ravens hosting the Browns. So, very interesting divisional games I would be looking forward to. So, if that were to happen, I want everybody to go ahead and drop a like on this video. Come back. If all my predictions come right, you better come back here and drop a like on this video. And let me know that I called it. You know somebody who says that a lot, and I want to know that I called it if that happens. So, without further ado, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like. Subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Be very much appreciated if you guys do so. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified the second I post a new video here on the channel. Whenever the wildcards are done, of course, I'm going to be watching every single game. When they are done, I will be posting, or I will be kind of maybe coming back and just seeing if maybe I'll post a video if I got every single one right. If I didn't, nothing to worry about. And whenever the divisional rounds do start up, I will be posting again my Madden simulation of that as well. So stay tuned for that video. As always, if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links are in the description. And also, if you guys want to rep the Hype Nation brand, link to that is down there as well. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dean Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.